Let's dive into the web monitoring module for alarm event management. Before we get into web monitoring, it's crucial to understand that operator users can be configured in two primary ways. Automatic mode. In this mode, events are automatically opened one after another based on their entry time and priority level. Manual mode. In this mode, operators manually select the events they want to manage first. In this section, we will focus on manual mode. Now, let's explore the user interface. In the upper left corner, you'll find the Events with Voice button. This button allows you to enable or disable event announcements through speakers. Below, there's the tab bar. Each tab organizes events for specific functions. For instance, the current tab is named Pending, which contains all the events awaiting attention. An indicator displays how many events are pending. To the right, you'll see the My Events tab. Any event an operator opens gets associated with their user and appears here. Next is the Waiting tab. Operators can place events on hold, postponing their processing while more information is gathered. They can also set lower priority events, like a panel low battery event, to stand by while addressing higher priority ones. This tab displays all events placed on hold by any operator. Following that is the My Waiting Events tab, similar to the Waiting tab, but showing only the events the current operator has put on hold. There's also a double view option, which displays pending and waiting events in a split-screen format, providing a quick overview of signal traffic. You can choose between vertical or horizontal view. This view is primarily used by supervisors. Next, there's the real-time window, providing updated signal traffic information. Then, you'll find the supervision window, used for a special function where an operator can escalate an event to a supervisor for their attention and processing. In the Other Organizations tab, you'll find alarm events handled by operators from organizations other than the central monitoring station. This feature is especially useful when offering wholesale monitoring services or escalating events to third parties. In the Assignments tab, you'll find all the alarm events that have a patrol or guard assigned for attending or dispatching. Finally, in the Other Operators tab, you can view alarm events that are being managed by other operators within your monitoring center. Now, let's return to the Pending Events tab to discuss the filter bar located under the tabs. In this filter bar, you'll find a play button and a stop button. These are used to start or stop the automatic updating of new events on your screen. Web monitoring continuously and automatically updates this list with information on new events entering the monitoring center. When you click the stop button, automatic updates will pause. It's important to keep it in the play mode for continuous updates. Next, you'll find the filter button, allowing you to set different conditions for viewing records. You can instruct the system to display events associated with a specific receiver, filtering by origin. Event types can also be filtered, such as grouping events linked to a particular condition, like alarm events that encompass panic and burglary events. Additionally, you can filter by priority level, dealer, account number, alarm code, and date range. After establishing your search conditions, click the Search button. Multiple conditions can be selected simultaneously for conducting the search. The Exclude button enables you to choose a previously created group of alarm codes to exclude from the displayed list on your screen. The See All button will reset the view, showing all events without the applied filters. Depending on the user's permissions, you may also see the Process All button, which enables the processing of multiple alarm events simultaneously. On the right side of the screen, you'll find the Default View button. This function allows you to reset the display of columns to their default size and position if they have been altered. As we've explored, the main area displays the list of pending events. Keep in mind that certain icons may appear in some cases to provide additional information. For instance, when alarm events include multimedia or notes, you'll see an icon denoting this. When an event is temporarily placed on hold and subsequently returns to the pending list, it will be accompanied by a waiting event icon. This icon serves as a notification to the operator that the event, which initially required attention but was temporarily set aside, has now reappeared in the list of pending events. The records are organized into columns, showing details like account number, reception date, event type, priority, origin, and more. In the top bar, you'll find the record Incoming Call button. This feature is used to record incoming communications and requires the Logger module. Simply click the button, select an account, and it will begin recording the call. The Search Account button allows you to access the Account Manager module within Web Monitoring. This enables operators to check information recorded in any monitoring account without leaving the current module. The Send Mass SMS button enables you to list all the accounts in the system, select them, and send them an SMS notification. Choose one or more accounts. Press the Send to Selection button. Compose your message, select the modem for sending, and finally, click the Send button. The Change Operator button is used to facilitate operator shifts. When an operator's shift ends and a change is required, the incoming operator should enter their credentials, username, and password, and press Enter without the need to exit the system entirely. It's essential to note that the incoming operator will inherit all pending events associated with the departing operator. The Generate Manual Event button allows you to create test events. To generate a manual event, select the account to which the event will be linked, choose a specific alarm code, and set the generation date and time, user, or zone if needed. For example, if you're generating a burglary event, you can link it to a specific panel zone. Press Generate to create the manual event. Keep in mind that manually generated events include a legend indicating that they were manually created, preventing confusion with real events. This function is primarily used for training purposes.